and is RF doing a webcam or a web uh, pod. I'm doing it, whatever it is. I'm working on this. It's coming out here. Podcast. Okay, I got a podcast going. Anyways, we got some great stuff happening today. Before we start, I got to say the music that plays on this podcast is royalty free from Compose, myself, RF, and friends. And you can catch this podcast maybe on Facebook, or you can go to YouTube and go to at Interact 1808. If you want to get on the podcast, send me an email to bizadventures at vermontel.net. Well, anyways, I did that. Let's see what we got today. We got spring break in Rio de Janeiro webcam. Also got the third party candidates I can talk about. We got Russell Brand from Rumble. He's interesting. You'll like that. And Kristen Seimer, who is we're going to be talking about her and her $11 million campaign cash that she has, and maybe get to some Vermont state news today. Okay, so let me see where we're at here, and I can see that things are going. And let me bring up the Rio de Janeiro webcam. We can look at this, and I can share this with you. It was crowded during the weekend. It's not too crowded today, but there seems to be a lot of people there. And gee, if you're looking for to go to spring break, make sure you check the government websites to make sure where you're going is safe. They have warnings for different places where it's not too safe for Americans, and you got to be very careful what you do while you're on spring break and the people that you meet on spring break. Anyways, like I said, this is Rio de Janeiro's webcam, and there are quite a few more on EarthCam that you can go and check out for yourself if you're interested in that. And let's see what else I got to do here today. Oh, yeah. I got the third party candidates coming up here. And starting off with Robert F. Kennedy. He's an independent. And let me see. I'll keep running this webcam for a little bit more. He's He withdrew from the Democratic primary and announced he would run as an independent on October 2023. You can go to his campaign site and check that all out. Chase Oliver, a Libertarian Party candidate in 2022 Georgia U.S. Senate race, announced his candidacy in April of 2023. And you got Jill Stein, Green Party, 2016 Green Party presidential nominee, announced her candidacy November 9th, 2023. You can also go to her website. And these are the main ones that's up there. Also got Cornel West. He's an independent. He's a philosopher and activist. Announced his candidacy on June 5th, 2023. You can check all that out by going to their websites and get all the information that you need about that. Let me get back over here, and I got some more to talk about. And if I can bring this up, let me see what I got here. hmm It says there's more than those candidates actually running. There's a list of candidates that is so large, I couldn't even count them. And here's what it looks like. And we'll share this with you. Great. Let me see what we got here. Yes, it's up. And here I am going through here. I don't need the ads. And starting up with the A's. There's a lot of candidates. Like I said, I couldn't even count these. I tried the other day. Got Libertarian Party, Republican Party, nonpartisan Democratic Party. What else we got here? Jewish Christian National Party. And let's see if we can more of a party. American People's Freedom Party. That's another party that's running there. And some of the we're still in the A's here. The Independent Party, the American Independent Party, and still in the A's. Haven't got that far yet. Oh, unaffiliated. Um, I guess they don't have a party or something like that. Let's see. We did the Green Party, of course, as candidates, and People's Party. Yeah, that's another party there. Human Rights Party. They used to have the Pirate Party on here, but I don't see it on here this year. That was just, I guess, a fun party that someone put together. There's a couple of parties like that, but I didn't know if they list them on this website. This is Ballotpedia. We can get all this information, find out about all these candidates, and possibly they have websites, possibly they don't. A lot of them are in a circle of a community, and you can only when those people are into that because they stick together and they'll write in on their candidate. That's the way they do it. Libertarian Party, I'm not sure I mentioned that. What else we got? Uh, New Progressive Party. There's the American Independent Party again. We're up to the C's now, Independent Party. People Over Politics Party. I know you probably never heard of these parties before, but I figured I'd show them to you. Uh-huh. There's got to be more than 500 candidates listening. I'm only in the T's. So let's see what we got here for parties that I've never heard of. American Independent Conservative Party. That's a new one. David Gibson running in that. And Peace and Freedom Party. I think we talked about that. David Murdoch. The Constitution Party. David Robbins. And what else we got here? Yeah. What's this one here? Conservative Party. Well, Dennis Mullins is running there. Who else is running on this here? Only into the D's so far. So you can imagine how many are in here. Uh, I'm looking for new parties that I've never heard of. That's what I'm looking for. We did the American Independent Conservative Party. Um, Let me see. Yeah. Up to the G's. American People, we did that. American People's Freedom Party. Hope Dyer running there. J's. We're up to the J's now. That's a lot of candidates. And we did that party. Concerned Citizens Party of Connecticut. Unbelievable. That's a new one. I've never heard of that one. Concerned Citizens of Connecticut. I wonder if Vermont has that. Concerned Citizens of Vermont. Oh, we're still in the J's. Don't tell me we have a Communist Party? Oh, I don't believe that. I didn't know they were allowed to have one of those. American Independent Party, we've done that one. Let's see what else we have here. We're still in the J's. Gee, that's a move a little. DC Statehood Green Party. And it's got Katie Rudd. I couldn't even pronounce her name. Rodenshiner? Something like that, I think. Independence up to the K's. People over Politics, we did that one. American Independent Party, we did that one. Yes. M's, we're up to the M's. American Independent Conservative Democratic Party. Mary Tracey. Unbelievable. Where all these people come from. Jewish Christian National Party, I think we did that one early. Veterans Party of America Party. That's Michael Banks is running for that one. This is the M's. And let's move a little faster. The Human Rights Party. Uh-huh. Get to the end of this. Where does this end? Like I said, I couldn't count all these parties. Citizens Party, I think we did that one. Yeah. R's, rip the R's. Anyways, I think we covered most of the off the wall parties. Let's see if we can get down near the end when the S's, S, T's. Yeah. Some of these parties are formed off of the Republican Party or the Democratic Party. They swing to their own, open up a new party or group of people and do that. We got the B's, W's, and I think we're getting near the end here. Yes, we're getting near the end. And the Z's, American Independent Party, and the unaffiliated. Well, that's some of what we're talking about today. And hope you enjoyed that. I got a song. Why don't we listen to a song and I will bring this up here if I can. Where am I? Yes. Yeah, let's share this and I will play you a song. This is Arms to Stay.
She's never alone. All the things they say after she's gone. She says when I sleep, I don't dream anymore. And it's been that way since you walked out the door. They make her an obscenity, and they make her a whole. But they don't know what really happens behind closed doors. And she don't care. She thinks it's sort of flattering. Besides, it's not their fault. She says it's true. Mystery is unsettling. And in that same breath, she spoke of an unknown and how she's been holding on to her sadness since you've been gone. And she knows that all she needs is for you to be nothing but a memory.
That was Arms to Stay by, let me see. That was Arms to Stay, right? That was the name of that song. And that is by a collaboration from Compose with Steph Something, Max Diego, and Musician's Edge, who did that song. Well, let me see where I'm at now. Where am I on this show? Oh, we got Russell Brand on deck here. Why don't we check him out? Let me bring him up, and we'll do that and see what's going on here.
Live amidst a spectacle, by which I mean a kind of performative reality as demonstrated by the Oscar ceremony, where their remarkable piece of work, Oppenheimer, wins numerous awards, quite rightly on the basis of its excellence, can still have its central message of contemplation, reflection, and understanding of the dangers of apocalyptic weaponry ignored. No real cries for peace. Cillian Murphy, of course, said, I dedicate this to peacekeepers. What a fine sentiment. But meanwhile, Biden's State of the Union is dedicated to the warmongers. It takes an actor to call for any kind of peace. It takes a president to demand ongoing war. And how do you feel when you see, too, the spectacle of those adorned with glistening jewels mocking the poor of America? For surely Donald Trump, billionaire though he may be, is reaching the American underclass or ordinary Americans of all descriptions in a way that's dangerous to the establishment. You say what you want about Donald Trump. I know a lot of you love him, but one thing's for sure, the establishment don't like him. And I'm not confident that the establishment determine who they don't like and who they like on the basis of ideas like equality and freedom, for the establishment exists to sustain itself and serve global interests with occasional glistening cultural distractions like the Oscars. That's not to say everyone who's there is vapid and without value. I count many of those people as former friends, and I admire the work of many of them. But what is the America you believe in right now? Is it the America you see at UFC 299? Or is it the America of the Oscars? Or is it the America of the State of the Union? These are questions as a culture we have to answer. In our item, Here's the News, we'll be looking at the vaccine firm AstraZeneca's legal situation and the new multi-million dollar deal they've done with the British government. We got so much to talk to you about. Only the first part will be on YouTube. Then we will wade into that sweet stream of freedom that we call Rumble, to express ourselves more openly. Jim, learn that sign language. Learn that sign language, okay? Learn to watch that stuff. That's not for the audience, darling. Okay, so last night, it was the Oscars. I want to say hello to our friends like Alpine Sweet and Critical Thought, all these awakened wonders. And I also want to draw your attention to this hat. What are you saying about that, Sundown Snowscape, in the Rumble chat? What are you saying about that, Daniel Currell? What are you saying about that, Echo 1970? What are you saying about that, Miles X? Because 25% off it this week. It comes in a variety of colours and we treat them all equally because we believe in true freedom, and true freedom now means opposing the establishment. Remember, in our Awakened Wonder community that's there right now, you get access to exclusive content, like we made a video on the Great Replacement Theory. Is it a conspiracy theory of the right, or is it a political policy? To see that examined in depth, join our Awaken Wonder community. We make videos for you every week. And you can even tell us what you want to see more of. Do you want to see us cover the Kate Middleton story? Do you care about the apparent disappearance of Kate Middleton? And do you care about the legacy media's ability to nix that story and scrub that image off the internet as if it was Aaron Bushnell? Try finding an image of Aaron Bushnell, the American service member that set himself on fire. Try and find it now. Try have a little look for it. See if you can find it. Don't leave the stream though, because this is about to get exciting. Because we are today analysing the great spectacle of our time. The Oscars amounts to a religious ceremony in a secular age. You'll note the great golden statue might as well be a Buddha in Thailand, or the crucifix of our Lord and Saviour. Tell me what the name of that is in, like in Rio. That one. What's that called? I know you lot know. Let me know in the Rumble chat or the Wake and Wonder chat. That great image of Christ in Rio. That central image is present, and Jimmy Kimmel jokes about Trump, and I think maybe forgets what's going on. We've got a great offer too, because Rumble are launching a cloud service. I can't wait to tell you about that, because Rumble do care about Al Pacino. Who cares about Cape? Fair enough, mate. Fair enough. Fair enough. Christ the Redeemer, says Tesswell30. Yeah, Christ the Redeemer. All right, I'm going to do that link again with you with that. The Oscars can only be described as masturbatory. Interesting.
Okay, I'm back up here. Hope you like that. That's Russell Brand. You can find him on YouTube. That's only a short segment of the beginning of his, uh, I guess I think he does a few weekly podcasts, and he's pretty popular. He's from Britain, and I kind of like listening to him sometimes. Well, let's see what else we can get into today. I have um, Kristen Steimer up here, which was a political candidate, and for I'm not sure what office. Uh, she's post Senate, it says, and let's see if I can share this picture of her with you, and we'll be doing that. And Christine Steimer is still sitting on over 11 million in campaign cash she could easily use to fuel her post-Senate life. That's a picture of her. And as far as what's going on here, let's see. $11 million question is, what's Senator Steimer going to do with her massive campaign war chest now that she's leaving Senate early next year? At the end of January, the Arizona Senate reported holding nearly 10.6 million cash on hand in her campaign account and another 466,000 in her leadership pack. Many had expected Democrat-tuned independent to use the money on what would likely have been a difficult three-way election race against Democratic Republican Galileo and Lake. She could simply close up shop in Tyler, refunding the remainder of the sum back to her donors. She could donate an unlimited amount of that cash to charity, nonprofit groups, or even a party committee. Though, given her vocal disdain for party politics, that last one seems unlikely. She could also simply sit on the cash and wait until the time is right to run for federal office again. Though she told Bloomberg last week she will not run for president this year. In any case, there's no pressure to decide anytime soon. Under current law, campaign committees can continue operating basically forever after the candidate has left office or even died. The phenomena is known as zombie PACs. She has already faced some scrutiny for this, as the Daily Beast first reported her campaign spent thousands of dollars on ritzy hotels and luxury vehicle services in Europe in the final months of her 2023. And she used her campaign funds to pay for her travel to marathons and triathlons, scheduling donor meetings, triathlons. Yeah, that's how it goes. Scheduling your donor meetings during these trips in order to evade rules barring personal use of campaign funds. Preventing this sort of activity was the main reason Democratic Senator Michael Bennet of Colorado and Elizabeth Warren of Massachusetts introduced a bill in 2021 that would have required federal politicians to shut down their campaign accounts within 6 months of no longer being an active candidate for office. Well, that's what's going on there. Very interesting. Well, I can go back over here and play another song for you people if you want to hear another song. It's called The Wheels Come Off.
Changes, nexus of reality. All at once, life rearranges. Strangest things keep happening. Everything is getting crazy. Gotta say it's maddening. Shoved into a new dimension. Nothing I can do or say. Mine is not allowed to mention. Body don't cooperate. All I got is recollection of a less pathetic day. Unprepared, it hits me blind. Running scared, I search for sign. Shut to hell, I'm just a shell. Meaning well, but in decline. Say it's like no one matter, but I know it isn't true. But he's still not the master. What I grow accustomed to. Never stops maliciously. Hits the stop so wickedly. Gotta pay so tragically. That is rage magically. Vision is now a prison. Death the only one escape. Searching for another vision. Opposite of what I made. Life is surely teaching lessons, so I think I gotta change. Seems as life has served me lemons, now I'm drinking lemonade. Escape this skin and bone, standing naked on my own. Gotta bend and comprehend, not pretend I'm made of reach the end of denial, letting go of pleasant dreams. The wheels come up in a pile, rolling to memory.
Wow, that was Wheels Come Off by Deep. Let me see what I got here. Wheels Come Off by Deep. See, I got this written. Yes. Lyrics by John Heavenly. Something like that. Let me read it from the page there because they have different names. Deep Throat, Uh, and then we have Hope. This is the people who did collaborate on the song. Hope 1978 and Max Diego again. He collaborated in both the first and second song. So great. Well, thank you for that. I collaborated on that site. I've done a few songs there, and people are really kind, and they like the stuff that they do, and like to get involved with people that do stuff. What else is there to do? Be a musician. Let's pick it up from there. Check it out. Compose is the name of the site. I guess we can do some Vermont state news. And this week we have bears are becoming active early in the spring. Vermonters need to take steps now to prevent bear conflicts. The Vermont Fish and Wildlife Department has begun to receive reports of bears coming out of their dens and is urging Vermonters to take steps now to prevent conflicts with bears over the spring and summer. And bear incidences have been on the rise over the past several years. Officials believe this trend is a result of Vermont's healthy black bear population. Uh, let's see. Shorter winters also means that bears are emerging from their dens earlier in the spring. In recent years, bear activity has begun in mid March, r- roughly 2 weeks earlier than what is typical, uh, though typically thought of as part of the bear winter season in northern New England. Let's see, there's some things you can do. The department asks Vermonters to take the following precautions, steps for uh, coexisting with bears. Is take down bird feeders between mid-March and December. Store garbage in bear-resistant containers or structures. Trash cans alone are not enough to stop them. Follow the steps on the web page. You can go to their web page for composting in bear country. Use electric fences to keep chickens and honeybees safe. Request a bear-resistant dumpster from your waste handler. Feed your pets indoors. Never feed bears deliberately or accidentally. And the Fish and Wildlife also has to monitor submit reports of bears engaging in a potentially dangerous behavior like targeting bird feeders and garbage and livestock crops and stuff, or investigating campgrounds. Reports can be submitted to the Department's Living with Black Bears webpage. The data will help biologists keep track of bear incidents and provide early interventions to head off conflicts. So that's the Vermont State News. I'm going to be signing off here pretty soon, but I have one more song to play. So why don't I do that? And let me turn this on over here. Yes, I can do that. That was another composed collaboration called On the Edge of Space. That was done by R. Bradley, 59, and Mo Howard. So if you're looking for collaborations and music that isn't quite popular but new, check it out. Go to compose.com. You can even find my stuff up there. DJRF. It's just DJRF. And a D and a J and RF. And that's how you get there. Anyways, let me see. We're going to be signing off for today. So if you're looking for a great show to listen to, check out Indigenous Nation. And you can find that on mixcloud.com. DJRF. That's DEEJAY, capital RF. Anyways, we're going to sign off for today. So have yourself a great day. And I'll see what I can come up with next week. Maybe I can talk about how to have, let me see, how to have dinner on the edge of the Earth's atmosphere. Only cost $495,000.